Hello, everybody.
Hello, I'm here.
Bill's here with us. Let me see if I can get...
It's Friday afternoon. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Time for a break, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Okay, let me get... I don't see that it's went live. Has it gone live for you?
Yep. Nope. Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, wait. Here.
Here it is.
So let me make... I'm hoping this works. There we go.
Hi, Jackie.
That shows up really good.
I like that new color.
You do?
I do.
So I decided to swap out. Yeah, I changed it so it kind of coordinates. But I had to add a little granny apple green in there. You know. I love the granny apple green.
Or.
Okay. And that, well, this is kind of like Starry Sky, and this is a cross between Pacific Point and Bermuda Bay, but a little more Pacific Point. I was trying to go for it. I couldn't quite get it. Okay, so let me see if I can get up on...
Gwen's watching, and France, and Lori, and...
Well, hello, everybody.
Laura and Carol from wherever? Connecticut.
Connecticut, wow. Mm-hmm. Never been to the Northeast. Okay.
It's probably getting pretty up there with all the leaves changing.
Probably. Oh, I got it up here finally on the computer. So I see Laura and France and Lori. Okay, you guys, so...
Jackie's like, Bill, say what?
So, I've just got a couple announcements, and then I've got one big one, but I don't know. Do we do it early or later?
Both.
So you guys know to sign up for my newsletter. I'll be sending out a couple of things, and I'll probably be doing one yet tonight. I'll probably be working late tonight, but this is just about the starter kit. So right now, going on from now until October 31st, we have a no obligation starter kit that will include $155 of products. You only pay $99.
Wow.
They're going to add, on top of that, they're adding $30 worth of free business supplies, free shipping, which is 11% of the order, so that's like a $25 value, free paper pumpkin kit, which is a $23.50 value, and, of course, all of the fun of being a part of Stampin' Up! Is priceless. So your kit is $99, and it's valued with everything in here at $234. This is an offer that you can't really beat. It's like 40% off. So awesome. So hurry up and join while there's still time, because it's just this month that they're offering this. And if you don't want to run a business, that's okay with me. That's okay with Stampin' Up. Most of my downline don't want to run a business. They're just doing it so that they can get the latest and greatest products, and we do get them early. So I'm going to show you some. Yesterday, I spent a little bit of time doing a box opening of the new set, and it's called the Fitting Florets. It comes with 2 stamp sets, a die cut, and I have a demo for that, some swirls, and this beautiful paper. And I showed this because I did like a box opening. And so the framed and festive comes with it. This is actually really cute. I love this font. Look at the verbiage on this. So it says, wishes for a beautiful birthday. Thank you with all my heart. So lucky to call you friend. For a special person on a special day, just a little reminder that you are loved, and celebrate. And they showed how they kind of put this all together. And then here are the frames. But I want to show you something. On what was it called? The card making day. I can't, World Card Making Day. That's it. Okay. They showed how they make the stamps and how they edit them and stuff. So I made a little, I wanted to show you guys because I thought these cut out differently than what they do, and sometimes you need to see it. I am very visual, so I did a black and white cutout of these kind of in between my trainings yesterday. And I want to show you these. So let's see, I got to get all the way on here. Let me move these. And I definitely want the stamp set because I want to show you how these line up. So this is like the little swag. Is that what it's called? The little swag. Here's a little one for the flowers. I do it this way. Here we go. Took me a minute to find that. This one is right here. This one, it just cuts out these little hearts, which are going to be cute at Valentine's Day, that's for sure. This one, which has like some ribbing, and I'll hold this up so you can see it. And then this here is the inside of that. This is the inside of this one, which they layer. This is for this little thing. And there's a lot of it. This one here cuts out this little piece of greenery. This cuts out this one so you can stamp. This goes to that one. This goes to this one. This goes here. And then the two little flowers. So this is not missing anything. I mean, I think this is pretty awesome. And these fit into these, which is beautiful too. Also these would. So I think it really has quite a lot to it. It's a very beautiful set. And the paper, let me just show you quickly.
Ooh.
The paper is gorgeous. Now I've cut into this because I've done a little bit of trying to come up with something, which we're not going to be doing today. Who can't?
You.
Yeah.
Gotta try it.
Well, you got to. You got to cut the paper. Even if you love it, you got to cut it. It does no good sitting
In a 24 by 24 slot.
Yeah,
Or
in my
12 by
drawer.
12.
I love this piece because this can be used for masculine cards. Even though the other side is very feminine, I kind of like that yin and yang of that. Here is another piece. I love it. Now this was made so that it would go for spring, summer, winter, fall. And I've actually, look at this one. I love the back side of this one. Let me pull this out. Not gorgeous? This little die here will cut these out. It will do that. It will do that. It'll cut it out for you if you like to cut them. It won't do like this one, but I plan on cutting some of these out. And then the back side is that side. And then, of course, this with, isn't that pretty? So, in fact, I have a card demonstration coming out, and I think I got one of the dies caught up in here. So I wanted to just show you this again. I'm going to put this away just because it's coming out next month. I think it's going to be a big deal. And like, I'm not just saying that, but I really do think it's going to be a big deal. The paper, oh, there's one more thing to this. I forgot to show them. This is the gold adhesive back squirrels, and I want to show you something with this. So these are flat. They're not sticking up. They're flat on the surface. So these are going to be great mailers, which I'm glad they've done that. And I'm hoping I can get that to kind of show on camera. But as you can see, I colored one. You can color these, and I love that about this, is that you can color them with your blends. We're going to be doing some of that today on the card demonstration, but I'm not going to be demonstrating this set. I think it's unfair. I had talked to someone today, and I think it's unfair for me to show you something that you can't purchase yourself. And so I took that information to heart. And so I'm just kind of showing you what it does since I cut it out yesterday and because I did the release. But we'll get to it in just a couple of weeks and I'll show you some stuff. So let's get on. Was there anything else, Bill?
Big announcement.
Oh, my big announcement. Oh, you want me to do that now and?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well. Okay, I do have an announcement. Where did it go? There it is. I do have an announcement before we do this. I got a big announcement, actually. In the mini catalog and the annual catalog, I am going to run a personal special. So most of you who follow me know that I'm trying to hit a goal, and I fell short. Stampin' Up! Year ends September 30th. So this is the brand new year. I'd like to hit it early this year if I could. So I'm doing a personal special. So I'm having a weekend sale. This is a special offer just through me, not through Stampin' Up! If you spend $85 or more retail before tax and shipping in the mini catalog or the annual catalog on my online store using my current host code, and by the way, this is a brand new host code, I will send you a stamp set worth up to $20. Now, let me just explain that to you. Stampin' Up!, if you spend, they have a host program. If you spend $150, you get 10%, which is $15. I'm offering at least $85, and I'll give you a $20 stamp set. So, I'm doing it more to make my goal than anything, but it really is a good offer for you guys if you kind of look at how Stampin' Up! Runs theirs and what I'm doing on top of this. So if you obviously go over 150, well, then you can just accrue the host rewards yourself, and I want you to have them. But if you are just purchasing kind of in that $85, $90 area, even $100, and you use this host code, because this offer is only valid if you use my host code. So I am going to, if you're watching this later, I'm going to provide a link for you that will add the host code in for you. I just purchased it, got a new host code and posted it on my Facebook, and there's a link that will give you my order, and then it'll put that host code in for you. You can use that, but I will put a link into this. Now, this is only a 48-hour sale, so it's 4 p.m. Today. It'll be till 4 p.m. on Sunday that you can get in on this. So it's kind of a thank you, actually, for helping me meet my goals. So, all right, these people would like to see a card demonstration. Should we get going with that?
Sure.
Okay, thank you for listening to everything. All right, so I got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to start with a card base. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and I am going to just fold it in half.
Get it?
Yep. How's everyone's Friday going? I was kind of surprised to see how many people actually like candy corns. I had posted that earlier.
Oh, I know, but I don't like candy corn.
You don't like them? The yeses were winning.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I am going to use the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set. I'm going to use the Sunflowers dies. There's a die that I think I have it here. This one and this one from the Sunflower dies. I'm going to use from the Amazing Thanks. I'm going to do a thanks in white and in navy. And so let's just start right there. Bill, do you want to put these back in here from
Sure.
the Amazing Thanks?
Mm-hmm.
And then the sunflower ones?
They go in here.
Yep. We're going to use my little trick on this. I love this. This is probably one of my favorites. But I'm going to take, you can see I have glue on here from the last time, and it just comes right off. This is a silicone craft sheet, and I'm just going to put a little glue on there. You don't need much. And I need my sponge dauber with
The glue.
the glue. Where is that?
I don't know. It was sitting right up there.
It's right here. Yeah, it is. It was stuck to something.
Stop.
So holding this in place, because this is kind of one that is a little bit shaky. So I'm going to hold this in place, and I am going to daub this glue right down on it. Do people have a lot of plans this weekend? I have a lot of work that I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to be in my craft room a bunch this weekend. So if you have any questions about anything that I was talking about earlier, you can definitely message me because I'll be in here. So now that I have that all inked, this is pretty inked, I'm sorry, glued, and I use that Tombow multi-purpose glue. I'm going to start with the T here and get that lined up. Whoops, I get it lined up and then I move it. Okay, there we go. See how these layer so nicely? Boom, 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 like that. Okay, now I can set this aside. That's our sentiment. And set that aside to dry for another time. And I'm going to pull in, this is a piece of basic white. It is cut at 1, 2, 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And I want to take a stamp, and I'm going to use the So Saffron. So the paper that I'm going to be using today, because I want to explain why, I am using, this is from the Cottage Rose, and down here, it's the Gingham Cottage. And it says that, I missed a color because it coordinates with the Daffodil Delight. And this is kind of muted for Daffodil Delight. And you see when I pair it with the So Saffron, I love that our colors coordinate. Yes. Woo-hoo. So I can use that instead. And I'm going to stamp this here. This is a little sunflower image. And which way do I want this to go? I think maybe I'm going to go, you think like that?
Up is good.
Up, up, up. Okay. So I've got that image stamped. And then I want this for the inside of my card. So we're going to place this in here. And this is cut at 5 1/2. And I may need to cut that a smidge shorter, because when you go to fold them, you know, it kind of comes out. So we'll just take a little smidge off the end. Yeah, of this one. I won't on the other one. But on the inside one, sometimes they just are. That's a lot of a smidge. There we go. Just that little bitty piece. I love this trimmer. That way I can adhere this on. Did anyone say if they had plans this weekend?
Yeah, there's people going dress shopping for weddings.
Ooh.
Trap shooting. And,
ooh.
Well, some people are getting rid of their significant others to the airport.
My, whoever said trap shooting, my nephew is in a contest. Oh, well, that's why. So then I have the exact same cut piece here. And it is, just to make sure, it is 3 3/4. So that means this is 3 1/2 by 5 1/2. And I'm just going to layer these. Well, that's why she's going trap shooting, because she's taking my nephew. All right. Well, how far away is that, Leanna? Let's get that on here. So I just have an even border, and then I'm going to adhere this to the base. So basically, I'm just setting up the card base, and then we'll get going. I have pre-cut some stuff because I knew I wanted to share that set with you today that's going to be coming out. I know that that's going to be a big thing, and I know that it's going to be, that paper is a limited time thing, and those embellishments are a limited time thing.
It says it's 2.5 hours away. They're leaving at 6:15 tomorrow.
Yikes.
Well, at 6:15 tomorrow, we're going to be cold here.
Yeah, we're going to be cold. We're going to be snuggled.
Freeze
we're going to
warning,
be cold.
Freeze warning.
So I'm going to take the thanks, my sentiment, and I'm going to Hey, Leanna, do you want to join my VIP group? You can. To join my VIP group, which gives you an extra demonstration each week from me, you just have to purchase $50 and then you're in. And if you would like to join, you've purchased more than $50. You can join my VIP group. Okay, so I'm just going to place this down at the bottom.
Okay,
all right.
That's what you did earlier.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The thanks. And then I cut out, look at this. Isn't that pretty? I cut out one of the sunflowers. Yeah, from the sunflowers dies. And I am just going to go around like this. I'm using the mini dimensionals because they're cut down. I didn't take out there's these cutouts. I left them in. Now a couple fell out, but that's okay because you're going to see what we're doing with that. But I didn't take them out. I left them in so that I could do this specifically. And using my little trash bin, I'm going to... Izzy is snoring so loud. I always wonder if that's loud on the camera.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Well,
You're partially deaf, Bill.
Yeah, but I'm listening.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So since I have that there, I'm going to put it to the side. Isn't this coming really cute so far? Love it. Love it, love it. Now, I have this die that's from the sunflowers. I did it in basic white. This is Night of Navy. And I'm thinking I want to add this to my my card.
Jackie says she can't hear it either.
Oh, you can't hear it either? Okay, so I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. There we go. Like so.
Will the new set be available in November?
November 1st, yes, is when that becomes available.
Okay, that was a question on that.
Good. I would love to answer them. So then I'm going to sneak this down in behind. Right, like so, using my take your pick tool. And then I'm going to do another one. I just cut that end, which kind of cut it in half, but that's okay. Because we're just going to tuck these in for just a little added flair. See? It's just fine, even though I cut it down. Well, I kind of ripped it, actually. Okay, so now that I have that, let me find... Here, I have some here. This is the glitter organdy ribbon. It is 3/8 inch wide. There's 10 yards of it, and it has all this beautiful glitter on here. So we're going to make a little bow, and I keep getting questions on bows, so I'm going to show you, because this is actually a little stiffer of a ribbon. Put your two fingers together like this, and I kind of turn it just a tad. Wrap it around just like you're going to tie a shoe. When you get to this point, and I have it around, make another little loop like a bunny ear, like you teach your children, and push that through. That's what gets the two sides looking better. Pull it through, even if it's extra long, it's okay, because then you can take the time to pull it to the size that you need it. Pull it again. You got to kind of work bows, especially when it's the stiff ribbon like this. This is kind of a stiffer ribbon. You kind of got to work them around. That's my most asked question from you guys, is how to do bows or how to work with ribbon. I'm surprised at that. I would think that, I mean, you all know how to tie your shoe, right? Mm-hmm. So... But it really surprises me that that seems to be a thing. Either that or use a bow maker. There's all kinds of bow makers out there. So I have this, and I may trim that down some more, but I'm going to grab some more. Do I want... Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to... This knot is going to sit perfectly in that center. And it's going to cover up that area that I was talking about where those kind of fell out. Now, to get them not to fall out, instead of running it through once or twice, just run it through once. And that's what keeps them in there. So now you've got, look at that. Now, I did this in this color. This is different than my sample. I'm going to trim that down just a little bit more. this is a little different than my sample, and I'm going to grab my sample one. This is Night of Navy, basic white, and then the DSP is the only other color in this. But I did my sample in a basic gray. So it just kind of depends,
Oh, wow.
yeah, which you like better, the basic gray or the white. And it's, I mean, it depends on, you know, personal taste,
Yeah,
preference.
they both look gorgeous.
Now I'm going to do one more thing.
Uh-oh.
We're going to bring in some rhinestones, and I'm just going to use my Night of Navy blend, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to color them. And what I love about this is the versatility this gives me. I can do any color I want to with these. Does it take a minute to dry? It does, but it's,
Worth it.
I mean, it's hardly, yeah, it's hardly any work at all. Then using my Take Your Pick tool. If you haven't seen it, it's got the palette. It's got the little picky tool. Some people prefer the palette. Some people prefer the picky tool. This gets out, like if you wanted to get out those little bitty, in your die cut, it could. Or it does have another attachment that you can pick up like little, like these rhinestones. Is this attachment here. This is got a putty on the end so that you can grab them and move them and put them towards your project. Now, I myself like it depends. If they're little, I like the picky tool the best. That's just my personal preference. So I'm going to pick it up, and we can do it wherever you want. That gave it just a minute to dry, so that I'm not getting any of that on my finger. And they say, again, if you're new, to do in increments of 3 odd numbers are more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So there you have it. So what do we got? Do people like the gray better?
They like them both.
Oh, both. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess it's just a matter of preference, really. But then you have, this is why I did the matching. Instead of having it even, sometimes I like to change it up once in a while. So that is my card for today. Again, I just want to tell you that if you are interested in joining my team, I would be happy to meet you and answer any questions. And I have this special offer, and this is kind of a good offer. So $85 plus is then you can get a $20 stamp set. So if you have questions on this, let me know, but you do have to use this host code to get that offer. So okay, and this goes until 4 p.m. on Sunday, so 4 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. Any other things? Were there any questions? Sure. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and visiting and letting me share with you. I will be back here next Wednesday unless you... Oh, one more thing. If you don't have a demonstrator and you need a demonstrator, I'd be happy to do that. If you need catalogs, I'd be happy to get you catalogs. Just message me here on Piccadilly Stampin'. I'll be working all weekend. All right, you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.